Good evening, lords, nobles, fair ladies, and esteemed guests. Thou art welcome to a humble play of Sir Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. Guests are advised to turn thy communication devices to silent. Documentation and photography of tonight's event is strictly prohibited. Nourishments are at thine hands, brought to ye by the Friends of Performing Arts at the Meet and Eat Cafe. Privy to thee to remain tight-lipped in duration of this play. To good sirs and madams, it is our greatest pleasure to be graced by company. We hope thee enjoy thy night.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but, oh, methinks, how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, you bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youths to merriments, turn melancholy forth to funerals. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injury, but I shall wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Egeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. My gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, feigning voice, verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy, with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience to stubborn harshness. My gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear, before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman, or to a death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maiden, to you your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauty, ye and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood, whether you can endure the livery of a nun.
So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, either upon this day, either prepare to die for disobedience of your father's will, or else wed to Demetrius, as you would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right. You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her are to estate unto Demetrius.
I am my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, which is more than all these boasts can be. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should then I not prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch you to his head, made love to Nida's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I've heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. For you, fair Hermia, look ye arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, to death or to vow single life. Come, Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Demetrius and Egeus, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
Oh, how now, my love? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
They lack for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood.
Oh, cross! Too high to be enthralled too low.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes?
Well, if there is sympathy in choice, war, death, sickness did lay siege to it.
Then let us teach our trial patience, for it is a customary cross, as due to lovers as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, remote seen leagues. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league without the town, there I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows that ever men have spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves you fair. Oh, happy fair! Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable lark to shepherd's ear. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that my frowns could teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
But the more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hates me.
His folly, Helena, is none of mine.
None but your beauty, if that fault were mine.
Take heart. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Oh, Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silvery visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the woods, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself will meet. Hence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and strange companions. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck granted by Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight, from lover's food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some all can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Love looks not with the eyes but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. He fell on Hermia's eye, but he said he was only mine. I will go tell him of Hermia's flight, and in the wood tomorrow night pursue her. And if I have thanks, it does at it dear expense. But herein means to enrich my pain, to have this sight thither and back again. Hi. Good morning, good morning. Is all our company here?
You are best to call them generally man by man according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to plan our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors and so grow to a point.
Marry, our play is the most lamentable comedy and the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
And
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver?
Ready? Name what part I'm for. Proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
He's a lover that kills himself most gallantly for love.
This will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest, yet my chief humour is for a tyrant. I could play Ercles Rally, or a part to tear a cat in. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now, call forth your players. This is Ercles' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute. Hey, Peter Quince. Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What be Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Next day, let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming in.
That's the one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may have my face too. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Oh, Pyramus, I love it, I laid it, and Thisbe dear.
No. You must play Pyramus and Flute, you Thisbe.
I'll proceed.
Francis Flute.
Robin, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I got your name. Robin. You must play Thisbe's mother, Tom Snout the Tinkerer.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father, myself, Thisbe's father, snug the joiner you, the lion's part, and I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the line's part written? Pray you for be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
And I may play the lion's part too. I will roar you, that I'll do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar you, that I'll make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
If you should do it too terribly, you would fright the Duchess and the ladies so they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
But I'll aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you into any nightingale.
No. You must play Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I'll undertake it. What beard were I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
I'll just charge it in either your straw-coloured beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple ingrain beard, or your French crown-colour beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, then you may play it barefaced. But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile about the town by moonlight. There will we rehearse. I pray you, fail me not.
There may we meet, and may we rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Hold or cut bowstrings.
Over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere.
And we serve the fairy queen to dew her orbs upon the green. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip sphere. Farewell, for thou love of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, as she, as her attendant hath, a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had such sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child. Knight of his to train to trace the forest wild. But she, before us, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet by grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide in there.
Either I mistake your shape or making quiet, or else you are that shrewd and knavage sprite by the name of Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frightens the maidens of the villagery?
Thou speaks all right. I am that merry wonder of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in the likeness of a filly foal. The wisest aren't telling the saddest tale, and sometimes for a 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then I slip from her bum and down topples she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here, my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous, Oberon? Fairy skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? Come from the farther steppes of India. But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskint mistress and warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus? For shame, Titania. Gladsome my credit for Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never, since the midsummer spring, met we on hill in dale, forest or mead, would thou brawls thou disturb our sport. Through this distemperature we see the seasons alter, the spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world by their increase now knows not which is which. It's the same progeny of evils that comes from our descent, from our debate. We are their parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. But why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set thy heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often has she gossiped by my side. But her being mortal of that boy did die. 'Tis for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you shall patiently dance it our round and see our moonlit revels, then go with us. If not, shun me and I'll spare your haunts.
Give me the boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away, we shall tie downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove, till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest that very time I saw, between the cold moon and earth, Cupid all armed,
I remember.
a certain aim he took. At a far vessel throned by the west, yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white and now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make all man, all woman, madly dote upon the next thy creature that sees.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania. When she's asleep, I'll pour the liquor of it on her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it lion, bear, wolf or bull, meddling monkey or busy ape, she shall pursue it with a soul of love. And ere do I take this charm from off her sight, I'll make her render up a page to me.
Demetrius!
But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me thou wast stolen unto this wood, and here I am, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, ye hard-eyed adamant, but yet it is not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
Therefore I love you the more. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on thee.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night, and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, but that it is not night when I do see thy face. Therefore I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. You, my respecter, all the world. Then why is it I am all alone when the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee, hide in a brace, leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildeth hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies, Daphne holds the chase, the dove pursues the griffin, mild hide makes speed to catch the tiger, when Cadus pursues and valor flies!
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. If thou do believe, do not follow, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Ay, in the temple, in the town, in the field. Fie, Demetrius, you do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we are not made to woo. I'll fight for thee, to make a heaven on hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Ah, fare thee well, nymph, ere do we leave this grove. Thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there, welcome wanderer?
Aye, there it is.
I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and eglantine. There sleeps Titania, some time of the night, load on these flowers with dances and delight. But with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing that he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on, but affected with some care, that she may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Oh, fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, now a roundel and a fairy song. Sing me now to sleep, and to your offices, and let me rest. Sweet dreams are made of thee. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Hence away, now all is well.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love's sake, laugh and languish for his sake. When thou wakest, let something vile appear.
Oh, fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I have forgotten our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out to bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
Why, one turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet, lie not so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference, and by that I mean my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained in an oath, so then two bosoms and one troth. Oh, and by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so good, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off yet in human modesty. Such separation may well be said makes for a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love never alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. To that fair prayer say I, and end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep, give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through this forest I have gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence. But who is here? Weeds of Athens doth he wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And here the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. A pretty soul, she durst not lie, near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. Now when thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So, awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon. Stay, no, thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
Charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, will thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay. On thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I'm out of breath of this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wherever so she lies, for she has blessed and attractive eyes. How come her eyes so bright, huh? Not with salt tears. My eyes are oftener washed with hers. No, I'm as ugly as a bear, the beast that made me run away in fear. But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, good sir, if you live, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Oh, transparent Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom I can see thy heart. Oh, where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious moments I with her have spent. 'Tis not Hermia I love, but Helena. Who would not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says that you are the worthier maid. And touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, which leads me to your eyes that overlook love's stories written in love's richest book.
Oh, wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Isn't it enough? Isn't it enough, young man, that I could never, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eyes, but you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth you do, good sooth you do, in such a disdainful manner me to woo. But fare ye well, perforce I must confess,
I thought you lauded more true gentleness. Of that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused.
She's not Helena. Hermia. Oh, sleep thou there. Never mayst thou come Lysander near. For us a fate of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. Of all be hated, but the most of me, and all my powers, address your love and might, to honour Helen and be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my chest. Ay me, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What removed? Gone? No sound? No word? Alack, where are you? Speak of all love, speak. I swoon almost with fear. No, that I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you will find immediately.
Don't look so tired. It is rehearsal day. Good morning.
Hello. Are we all met?
Pat, and here's a marvellous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Pete Quince.
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By a lacken of harless fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I've devised to make all well. Write me a prologue that seems to say, we will do no harm with our swords. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not indeed Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, but there is two hard things, that is. To bring a chamber into the wind, to bring moonlight into the chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe did talk through moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar. Search in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Come on.
There's always time for me and COVID safe.
Hurry up. Please.
Hello, can I borrow your phone?
Please.
What's it?
I don't know.
Let him do his neutrals.
What a fancy smancy calendar.
Oh.
That's not a calendar.
Oh, no.
Yes, the dogs shine that night. What?
Selfie.
Why then may we leave a casement of the great chamber window open, and through that casement may the moon shine in?
Ay, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern, and say he comes to present or to disfigure the person of moonshine. Then there is another hard thing, that is, to bring a wall into the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe did talk through the chink of a wall.
You could never bring in a wall. What you say, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and he must have some loam or rough cast and plaster about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through the cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken into your speech, enter into that break, and so every man according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play toward? I'll be an auditor and an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe! The flowers of odious savours sweet.
Odors are odorous.
Odious savours sweet. So have thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice, stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger pyramist than ever played here.
Must I speak now?
Ay, marry must you, for you must understand he goes, but to see a noise and is to come again.
Most radiant pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of colour like the red rose on triumphant briar, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Nini's tomb.
Ninus's tomb. Why, you must not speak that yet, that you answer to Pyramus. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past, it is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I would only cry.
Oh, monstrous, oh strange! We are haunted, pray, mutters, fly, mutters, help! I'll follow you. I'll lead you about, around, through bog, through brake, through bush, through briar. Sometimes a horse I will be, sometimes a hound. And neigh and bark and roar and grunt and burn like a horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
Why will they run away? This is a knavery of them to leave me defeated.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an arset of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom. Bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see the knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To frighten me if they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I'll walk up and down this place, and I shall sing, so that they shall hear. I'm not afraid. The owl cog so black of you, with orange tawny hill, the throstle with his notes so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my clary ground?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, with plain song, cuckoo grey, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer nay.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamoured of thy note. So is my eye much enthralled of thy shape. And thy fair virtues forth doth move me on the first view to say, to swear that I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, love and reason keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had enough wit to enter this wood, I have enough to serve mine own time.
Out of this wood do not desire us to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. Summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I shall give fairies to attend on thee. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed, and dewdrop. Ready?
And I. Where shall we go?
Hop in this man's walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal. Hail. 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 Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Cobweb, I should desire you more acquaintance. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peas Blossom.
Peas Blossom, I should desire you of more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir?
Mustard Seed.
Mustard Seed. I promise you, your kindred hath made my eyes water ere now. I desire you of more acquaintance, good master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. Oh, the moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue and bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania will be awake. Oh, here comes my messenger. How now, Mesmer? What night rule about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love! Near to her close and concentrated bower, when she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, who worked for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. And the shallow stick skin of that baron sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a brave. When I did him at this advantage take, and asks no lie fixed on his head. Anon, his Thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, and at his side away his fellows fly, and at our stand, here and over one falls, he murder cries and help from Athens calls. I led him on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there, when,
Hey! This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou realized the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side. That when he wakes, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but this is not the man.
Oh, why you rebuke him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worst. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain him then, being our shoes in blood, plunge in the deep, kill me too. It cannot be that thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? How, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather feed his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth, never be numbered among men.
You spend your passion on a misinspired mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught I can tell.
I pray thee, then tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what would I get therefore?
Privilege never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Hence, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite like the love juice of true love's sight. About the wood goes splitted in the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see bring her here. I'll strike his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go, swift as an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hits with Cupid's archery, sick an apple of his eye. When thou wakest, if she be by, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for a remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Helena, wait!
Let me go!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we will two at once we won. There must need be sport alone, and these things best do please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? That scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. And vows so born, in their nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more, when truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy friend, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her all?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none of my mind now you give her all.
Oh, Demetrius loves Hermia, and he loves not you.
Fair Helen, goddess nymph, perfect divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal as muddy, oh how ripened show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. That pure congealed white Hydoris snow, fed from the eastern wind, turns to a crow. When thou holds up thy hand, oh let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
No spite! Oh hell! I see you're all bent to set against me with your merriment. If you were civil and you courtesy, you would not do me such an injury. To vow and swear and to praise my parts, when I'm sure you hate me with all your heart. You're both rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be it not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And now, with all goodwill, and with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part, and yours, of Helena, to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath!
Lysander, I will none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but as guest I sojourned, and now Helen is his home returned, there to remain.
Helena, it is not so.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. My ear, I think, had brought me to thy sound. But why, kindly, didst thou leave me so?
Why would he stay? Whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love. Oh, fair Helen, who more in kills the night with fiery eyes and nose of light? Oh, why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they are conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Demetrius, Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you contrived in fading this foul derision? Childhood innocence, school day friendships. Oh, is it all forgot? And we rent our ancient love asunder in scorning your poor friend. 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly.
I am amazed by your passionate words. I scorn you not. Seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander to follow my eyes and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love Demetrius, if I did just spur me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, celestial, divine? Wherefore to her he hates, and wherefore doth Lysander deny your love?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do preserver. Counterfeit sad looks. Wink at each other. Hold up the sweet chest. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not do me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Helena, wait. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent!
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
Oh, Helen, I love thee by my life I do. I swear that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say, I love thee more than he can do.
Oh, well, if thou say so. Withdraw and prove it too. Quick, come.
Lysander, where do you take all this?
Oh, hang off, thou cat! Thou bird, foul thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Oh, love! Out, tawny tartar, out! Out, loathed medicine, oh hated potion, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, soothe, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive weak bond hold you. I'll not trust your word, no.
What? Should I hurt her? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? What news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, but since night you left me. In earnest, shall I say?
Aye, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Hence, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me. Juggler! You canker bosom, you thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, I faith. Have you no modesty? No maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers out of my tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Why so? But aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height and her personage, her tall personage. Her height, for she hath prevailed with him. And his
it's so low. But how low am I, thou painted maypole? How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach under. Put me down! Although you mock me, gentlemen, do not let her hurt me. Although you might think she's something lower than myself, that I can match her. Hark again. Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me.
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena. No, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd, and although she might be little, she is fierce. Little again? Nothing but low and little. What? You suffer her to flash me thus? Let me come to her!
Minimus of hindering not grass made you bleed. You acorn.
You are to officious in her behalf that scorns her services. Speak not of Helena. Let her alone. Take not her part. For if thou dost show such little show of love to her, thou shalt abide.
Now she holds me not. And now follow if thou darest to try who's right. Of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with cheek by jowl.
You, mistress! Oh, this coil is long of you! Nay, go not back. I will not trust you, nor stay in your cursed company. My hands may be quicker for a fray, but my legs are also longer to run away. I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou hast mistaken, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, king of shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes.
Well, seek thee servicing a place of fight. Hi, Thor for a robin, overcast a night. The starry welkin thou none with drooping fog as black as acorn, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one cannot within another's way, till over their brows death counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep, and crush this herb into Lysander's eyes, who sicker hath this virtuous property to take all error from his might, and make his eyes roll with wonted sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision, and while I in this affair do the employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and then I will her charmed eyes release from monstrous view, and all things shall be peace.
Up and down. Up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
Oh, I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again! Thou run away, thou coward! Art thou fled? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes thou lookst for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come thou child, and I'll whip thee with a rod.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
The villain! He's much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. Oh, and here I am in dark, uneven way. And here will rest me. Oh, come thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for what thou runnest before me, shifting every place that dares not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockst me. Thou shalt buy this dear. Now, go thy way. Faintness constrained me to measure my length on this cold bed, and by daylight wish to be visited.
O weary night, the long and tedious night, abate thine hours, shine comforts from the east, that I may be back in Athens by daylight. From these that my poor company detest. And sleep, that shuts up sorrow's eyes, steal me, mate, away from mine own company.
Yet but 3? Come one more, 2 of both kinds make up 4. Here she comes cursed and sad. Cupid is a navish slut, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. Doubled with the dew on tawny briars, I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me to the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysander if they be afraid.
On the ground, sleep sound. I will apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. And the country proverb known, every man shall have his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Tracy, no! No!
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, where thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head. Kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy. Say, sweet love, how the hell hear some music?
I have a reasonable good ear of music. Let's one of your people play the flutes or the pipes.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly a peck of provender. I could munch your dry roots.
I've a venturous fairy who shall seek the squirrel's hoard.
I had rather a handful of dried beef, but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep down, I'll wind thee in my arms. Fairies be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Ah, hello, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Although her dotage, now I do begin to pity, for meeting her late behind this wood, seeking sweet favours for this hateful fool. I did upbraid her and fall out with her. Well, in my pleasure did taunt her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. I then did ask for a changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him in my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, Puck, take off the transformed scalp from off this Athenian swain. When he awaken with the other do, may all again back to Athens repair, and think no more of the night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But now I shall release the fairy queen. Seest thou what's want to see? Beest thou what's want to be? Dian's bud and Cupid's flower have such force and blessed power. Now, Titania, awake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? He thought I was enamored of an arse.
Well, there lies your love.
Oh, how come these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence well. Puck, take off his head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead. Then come and sleep all these 5%.
Music ho, music such as charm and sleep. Now when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Now, thou and I owe no amity, will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly. And blessed be to all fair prosperity, and there will the two pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
I can see
mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction. But soft? What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This Lysander. This Demetrius is. And this is Helena, old Nadar's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose early to observe the rite of May, and, hearing of our intents, came in grace of our solemnities. But speak, Egeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. Saint Valentine has passed. Begin these wood birds but a couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in this world, that hatred is so far from jealousy? To sleep I hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half asleep yet half waking. Though I cannot truly say how I came here, but it seems I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough, my lord! You have enough! I beg the law upon his head! They would have stolen away! They would Demetrius! Thereby to have defeated you and me! You of your wife! Me of my consent! Of my consent that she should be your wife!
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth. I in fury hither followed them, fair Helena in fancy following me, but, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia melted as the snow. Seems to me as an idle goal which in my childhood I did dote upon. And now the object, the pleasure, and all the faith of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will more hear anon. Egeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off clouds turned into mountains.
Methinks I see with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks. I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Was not the Duke here, and bid us follow him?
Yeah, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us to follow to the temple.
Why then we are awake. Let us follow, and by the way, let us recount our dreams. Do you guys know anything about a flower?
Where my cucumbers covered all that side. My next is most bad pyramids.
Hi-ho. Peter Quince. Salute the bellows mender. Snap the tinker. Starveling. God's my life. stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Past what a man to see what dream it was. Methought I was, but there is no man can tell what methought I was. Methought I was, and methought I had. I'll get Peter Quince to write a bout of this dream, and it should be called Bottom's Dream. For it hath no bottom, and I shall sing it in the latter end of a play before the Duke.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
Out of doubt. He is transported.
If he comes not, then the play is mine. It goes not forward, doth it?
You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
Where are these lads? Right here. Where are these hearts? Masters, I am to discourse wonders with you, but ask me not what, for if I tell you, I am no true Athenian. I'll tell you everything, right as to fill out.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath dined to get your apparel together. Good strings to your beard, new ribbons to your pumps. Every man look all his part. Meet presently at the palace. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred.
Yes!
In any case, let Phoebe have clean linen, and let not him that plays the lion's part pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws.
Roar!
And most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath, and I do not doubt, but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away, go away.
Tis strange, Mackenzie, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antic fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen of such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lover, the lunatic, and the poet are of imagination all compact.
But all of the stories of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what mask, what dances shall we have, to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Go Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Come now, what mask, what music, how shall we beguile the lazy time if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle of the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air.
Will none of that. The rides of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage.
Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha!
That is an old device. It was played when I from Thebes came lost the conqueror. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical? Tedious and brief? That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall I find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical it is, my lord, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-headed men that work in Athens here, who have never labored in their minds till now.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss, when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged, and duty in the service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we, to give him thanks for nothing.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite, we do not come as minded to continue, rather all for your delight. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
Indeed, he's played on his prologue like a child on a recorder. A sound, but not in government.
Who's next?
Mechanicals! Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Theseus is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall. That vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through wall's chink they are content to whisper at the which let no man wonder. This man with lantern dog and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For if you will know by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb. There to woo this grisly beast, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lying by with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, and large discourse while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I one snout present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that have in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often, very secretly, and this the cranny, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Joel should thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall methinks being sensible should curse again.
No, deceiving me is Thisbe's cue she is to enter now, and I'm to spy her through the wall. You shall see it will fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My lily lips have often kissed thy stones of lime and moss knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe?
My love? Thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
Stop. You kiss the wall's hole, not my cheek at all.
Will thou meet me at Ninny's tomb?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, war, my part discharged so, and being done, away war doth go.
This is the silliest stuff I've ever heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse. If imagination amends them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
Here come two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear when lion roar in wildest rage. Roar! For I am snug the joiner a lion fell. For if I come and strike to this place, do have pity on my life.
This lanthorn doth the horn moon present. He should have worn the horns on his head. Sorry. This lanthorn doth the horn moon present. I myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How is it else the man in the moon?
I am aware of this moon. Would he change?
It appears by his small light of discretion that he is in the wane. But yet in courtesy, in all reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to say is that this lantern is the moon. I myself, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. This dog, my dog.
Here is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar!
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, Lord. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moused, lion.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy golden, gracious, glittering beams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, old spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here. Eyes, can you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear. Her mantle good, what? Stained with blood?
This passion and the death of a dear friend will go near to make a man look sad.
Oh, wherefore natured is the lion's frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, and which is the fairest day that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound. Out sword and wound the pap of Pyramus. I that left pap where heart doth hop. Thus die I. Thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Now, moon, take thy flight. Tongue, lose thy light. Now, die! 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 Die!
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an arse.
How chance Moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back to find her love?
She'll find her by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my
bury the dead.
Come on.
Get the other foot.
Whoa, too.
No.
I assure you, the wall that parted their fathers is down. Would it please you to see the epilogue or to hear a bergamot dunk between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse. For when the players are all dead, there need none be blamed. Leave your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time.
Let there be light from the dead and drowsy fire, and every elf and navish bride hop as light as bird from briar.
Now until the break of day, through his house each fairy stray, to the best bride bed shall be, and by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So, to the lovers three, ever true, loving thee.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended that. You have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme. No more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I'm an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.